Hey witches, so I wanted to share with you the 13 best books about witchcraft. This is just Learn Religion's opinion, but I have read several of these. I own several of these as well, and I can vouch for a lot of them. So I will link this below in the description if you're interested in this link. So the first one, I actually own this book, Margot Adler, Drawing Down the Moon. I got this book a while back when I first wanted to attempt drawing down the moon, and this helped. It really did. It's good. And then I recommended this one to you in my Witchcraft 101 video. And then in Witchcraft 102, I recommended Buckland's Book of Spirit. So you want to get Witchcraft, and then when you finish it, you want to get the Book of Spirit. So those are both good. Also, Scott Cunningham, Wicca, A Guide for the Solitary Practitioner. Why Can't I Talk Still? Solitary. I haven't read this one, but this would be a great book for someone starting out on their path, because it's going to tell you all about Wicca and magic and how to get started. This one I also own, Witchcrafting by Phyllis Carrot. And this book is not your typical book. It's not going to have like spells and rituals and things in there. It focuses on magical ethics, the polarity of male and female in the divine, finding the god and goddess in your everyday life, and the pros and cons of covens versus solitary paths. It's good. And then where she talks about the rule of 3 is very interesting. It's changed the way that I think about that, which I've explained to you how I think about that now. This one, I have not heard about this one. Pagans and the Law. I guess that this is an important book by Dana Eilers, but I have never seen this book. Let's see what it says about this book. Let's see. She's talking about her experience as an attorney, pagans and the law, understanding your rights, goes into depths about precedents and religious discrimination, lawsuits, how to protect yourself if you may be a victim of workplace harassment, and how to document everything if spirituality is leading someone to treat you unfairly. So that's cool that that's out there to help anybody who's having any issues with anybody treating them shitty because they're out of the broom closet. So this one here, I actually have this one too. This is by Janet and Stuart Farrar, A Witch's Bible, The Complete Witch's Handbook. This has got so many things that you're going to need. It's also got some folklore and some history, but this is a really good book. This is a really good one. I really recommend this one. And let's see, I've not seen this one before. Gerald Gardner, Witchcraft Today. I cannot believe I've never seen this book. It is by Gerald Gardner. That's crazy. He's written so many damn books, though. But I assume that this is going to be a really good book. Let's see. He's written so much stuff. This one's talking about foundations of Wicca still. And then probably some more stuff. He always includes rituals and spells and things like that. So this is Ronald Hutton, Triumph of the Moon. I also own this one. I'm obsessed with the moon, guys. This is just a history on pagan and witchcraft, but I had to get it or paganism and witchcraft, I had to get it because it's talking about the moon. So in this book, it kind of gives you some information about the religions and everything like that. But it also includes a heavy focus on the moon in certain chapters, because it is talking about the moon in the title, obviously, but it includes it in there too. And it's got lots of different information about different paths and even some poets in here. So next, we have Dorothy Morrison, The Craft of Witch's Book of Shadows. I own this book as well. I've got too many books, but this one's got rituals, spells, and Wiccan ethics in it. Most of these books on here have something to do with ethics. Learn Religions is really white if you get my drift. They're very white, which I don't believe in white and black magic. I've told you guys that before, but they are about as vanilla as it comes, which is good when you're wanting to be all light and love, right? So next one, I do not have this one. Russell Jeffrey, A History of Witchcraft. Again, it's going to talk about the history. It says, it doesn't say, there's a whole lot different. It says it's entertaining yet informative. Looks interesting. So next, I have this one, this pagan prayer book. I'm telling you guys, you must get this book, okay? You need these prayers. They're so great. And they're not Jesus prayers, shit like that. They are sort of like spells. They're really good, just like the part that you say in a spell. They're really good. But I cannot pronounce this name. I'm not going to try to, but it is a book of pagan prayer. You need a pagan prayer book because they're going to have so many different things in there for whatever you need. It says it's got hundreds of prayers, which is true. And there's stuff in there. I'll read what it says. Hand fasting, birth, deaths, times of the year such as the harvest and midsummer, as well as petitions and litanies offered to different gods. And then he covers the theories behind prayer, why we do it, and tips on creating your own personal prayers. Reading that book has helped me write spells as well, because you always have something that you say. Well, not always, but you usually have something you say in a spell. I do not have this one, but I'm interested in it because it says the spiral dance. So I'm thinking spiral goddess, and then I'm seeing the word dance. Let's see what it says about this book. It's one of the best known books on Wicca, one of the most spiritually profound. That sounds interesting. It leads you on a journey through the spirituality of the feminine consciousness. Sections on raising the cone of power, perfect, trance magic, perfect, and magical symbolism make it worth reading. So that's enough for me. I think I'll be ordering that or asking for it for Christmas. I'm not Christmas, I'm in a home full of Christians, guys. You have to give me a break sometimes. So this is Doreen Valentine. She is great. I have a couple of books by her. I think my latest one is Advanced Witchcraft, and it's really good. This is Witchcraft for Tomorrow. I do not own this one, but she's known as the granny who offers wisdom and counsel opposite Gerald Gardner. So that's pretty big. So this book looks awesome. A number of rituals. And it's just got a lot of stuff in here, it looks like. I'm going to have to get this one. So that's it. And then there's a link here to Pagan Authors You Should Know. Check that out. And then even this study guide down here link might be good to check out. But that's all I have, witches. And have fun preparing for the winter solstice and Yule approaching. And blessed be, guys. Bye.